Welcome back, dear learners, to your science class. Today we are going to start with chapter number 4 of your science textbook, Materials, Metals and Non-Metals. First of all, we have to know about materials. Now these materials, the smallest part of the material is the element, and these elements, which the smallest part means which cannot be divided further. Okay, so these elements are divided into two parts. Actually it is three parts: metals, non-metals and metalloids, on the basis of their properties. So first of all we will learn about the physical properties of metals and non-metals. In this class 8 we are only concerned about metals and non-metals and not about the intermediate of these two, that is metalloids. Okay, so the physical property consists of, the very first point is the physical state. State is the form of the element at room temperature. It is the form, whether solid, liquid or gas, at which the element is present in the atmosphere at room temperature. So for M we are denoting M as metals, Nm is non-metal. So all the metals are solid at room temperature except mercury, and all the non-metals are solid or gaseous. Okay, they are either the gases or the solids except bromine, which is a element which is liquid in state at room temperature. The second one is hardness. Hardness is the ability to resist denting, or element which is resistant to denting has the hardness, the property of hardness. So here all the metals are hard except sodium and potassium. Now this resistant to denting means that they allow or does not allow. Okay, this hardness refers to the non-allowance of any other material to penetrate inside that material, like cutting. So here sodium and potassium, they could be cut by using a knife, and hence these materials or these elements do not show the property of hardness. Except them, all the metals show this property of hardness. Now here the non-metals are not hard, and hence they do not show this property of hardness. Then we have luster. Luster is the shine or the glow present at the surface of the material. Here all the metals are able to reflect light, and hence they glow or shine, whereas the non-metals do not have this property of luster. Conduction. The conduction is the allowance to pass heat and electricity through a material. So here all the metals allow heat and electricity to pass through them, and hence they are conductors. Whereas non-metals, all the non-metals are non-conductors of electricity and heat except graphite, which is an exception. Then we have malleability. Malleability is the property to be beaten into thin sheets. Means when we heat and melt the material, after melting it can be formed or beaten into thin sheets. So this property of malleability is present in metals, and hence the metals are known as malleable, whereas the non-metals are non-malleable. The property of ductility is again present in the metals and not in non-metals. Ductility means the ability to be drawn into thin wires. So we can draw or we can make thin wires out of all the metals. That includes your copper. The copper wires are readily available in your electrical circuits. Then we have gold and silver and platinum and so on. So all the metals could be drawn into thin wires and they could be beaten into thin sheets, and hence our jewelries are made up of these metals and not from the non-metals. The last physical property is the sonority. Now sonority is the ability to produce a ringing sound. Ringing sound means a sound that repeats itself with a loving, or you can say with a voice which is not harsh to the ears. Okay, a melodious sound is produced continuously through metals when we hammer them or when we beat them using something. Okay, for example, if we beat or we struck the metal glass, suppose it is a metal made up of steel, so if we struck the steel glass, it will produce a ringing sound, whereas if we struck the wood does not produce the ringing sound. And hence we can say that all the metals have the property of sonority, or they are sonorous, whereas the non-metals are not. So with this we have completed all the physical properties of metals and non-metals, that the metals are solid at room temperature, the non-metals are usually solids and gases at room temperature. The exceptions are mercury and bromine. Hardness means they does not allow anything to penetrate inside or resist denting. So it is, exception is sodium and potassium in metals, which can be cut by using a knife. Luster, the elements that show this property of luster means reflection of light, glow and shine, they are known as lustrous, and all metals are lustrous, whereas non-metals are non-lustrous. Conduction, the materials that allow electricity and light to pass through them are known as conductors. Our metals are conductors, non-metals are non-conductors or insulators. Exception is the graphite, through which electricity and heat can pass. Malleability, the materials which show this property are known as malleable. They could be beaten into thin sheets when they are melted or in their molten form. So all metals are malleable, non-metals are non-malleable. Ductility, the metals are ductile, that is they can be drawn into thin wires. And sonority is the production of ringing sound. The melodious, continuous melodious sound is known as the ringing sound, and it is only a property of metal. So I hope you all have understood the physical properties of metals and non-metals. Goodbye and have a safe day. God bless you all.